comes the predator.
But I'll be back. Yep, I'm out. But I'll be back. Yep, I'm out. But I'll be back. Oh shit. Hey. Yep, I'm out.
Here comes the predator.
Hey folks, how you doing? My name's Tim Black and welcome to Duh News. Hey folks, how you doing? It's your man Tim the Bartender, aka Tim Black, and you're tuned into The News. Oh man, I got a story for you. Get ready. Let me start it off by saying this. You are fucked. Yes, you are. Let me explain. I got a story for you. It's about a kid, a 15-year-old young man by the name of Christian Adamek. He lived in Huntsville, Alabama. He went to high school at Sparkdale. I think that's the name of it, Sparkdale High School. You know, you've seen these movies, right? Movies like Animal House, you've seen Old School, you know. They do these little pranks in school. Yeah, okay, but Christian had an idea. This was it. At the football game, he decided what he would do is streak across the football field, you know? So he did it. And he just took his clothes off and ran across the football field. Everybody's laughing, they filmed it, they put it up on YouTube. It was hilarious. See, the only problem with it is that Christian didn't realize he lived in Huntsville, Alabama. He didn't realize he went to Sparkdale High. He must have thought he lived in America. Indecent exposure in Huntsville, Alabama is the equivalent of being a fucking pedophile. So they made this 15-year-old kid, who all he did was take his clothes off and run across the football field in 30 seconds or less, or 60 seconds or less. Just run across the football field, didn't touch anyone. Not a soul. Just ran across the field and people laughed and took pictures and laughed. This guy's crazy. Oh, shit. They made that kid, Christian, register as a sex offender. They kicked him out of school. They ruined his fucking life. Nah, he didn't. You know, he didn't have a prank like, let me make a homemade bomb and bring it to school. He didn't do a prank like, let me bring a gun and scare everybody. It'll be funny. He didn't even pull a fucking fire drill, man. He didn't. All he did was run across the football field naked. In front of kids that are probably sexually active anyway. I mean, we all know high school. I mean, back when I was in high school, girls were screwing. Girls were fucking in high school. Now, pretty much 60% of girls are having sex in high school. But once again, he didn't touch anyone. And he's a sex offender. Christian was devastated. He felt he'd never get into college. He felt his life was ruined. This happened back in the end of September. When the explosion came down and when he realized he'd be labeled as a sex offender and they charged him, Christian hung himself. 2 days later, he died of his injuries. What good are these laws that we're setting up where we're safe but we're not free? What good is it if everybody's politically correct but nobody has any freedoms left? I'm trying to understand it. Explain it to me. Explain it to me like I'm a 3-year-old. Explain to me how this fucking makes sense. This absurd political correctness, this anal retentive, Bible-thumping bullshit. Explain it to me. Because, you know, I'm not that bright. You know, maybe I have a screw loose. Maybe I'm a lewd, perverted piece of shit and I don't get it. Maybe I'm brain damaged. Maybe my mental capacity cannot encompass the elevated way of thinking that these lawmakers have when they decided that a kid running across a football field is the same thing as a grown-ass man sticking his fucking penis in a baby. They must have some deep knowledge that I'm unable to obtain. Because to me, in America, this shit shouldn't fucking happen. We should be reasonable. We should have the ability to be sensible and logical and compassionate and empathetic and sympathetic and have fucking common sense. kid can't pull a prank? A stupid prank, yeah, stupid. But should his life have been ruined over that? All right. Christian Adamek, I'm sorry that we failed you. We failed you as a state, as a city, and as a country. We failed you, young man. Your life should have not have been ruined over this small infraction. And fuck you, Huntsville, Alabama. Go to hell.